Well, gang, welcome back to Late Night Conspiracies, everybody. Let's jump right into it, because holy smokers, it ain't no dang jokers, okay? You might want to stop rolling those fat doobies tonight. You might want to put your pants down, or, I mean, just put your pants back on, man. What am I even saying? Put your pants back on, and we're gonna be jumping right into this one without wasting any time. If you're new here, you don't have to like, you do not have to subscribe, none of that. Roll it.
Oh my God, look
Check this out.
Whoa.
I don't see it. I'm on the front porch.
Okay, look toward.
Oh my God, that is strange.
Look, east.
Yeah, east. Look east. But I got a question though. Your east or my east? Because yeah, we need to be certain. We need to be certain.
Wow.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. Do you see it, Mom?
Mom, get the camera. Get the damn camera.
Oh,
Mom.
Shit, kidding me. I'm on here. See it, Mom?
No.
Shit, kidding me. I'm on Marietta, facing Newport Road, and I'm staring right at it.
Dude, it's huge.
Green, blue, it's going in
What the
circles.
heck?
Holy
This family is going crazy. I've never seen family going crazy like that. And of course, this video is trending, but I've read the comments and people are saying that this is a kite, that this is paraglider with lights on. That's what people are saying, not my opinion, but it's worthy to mention this and it's worthy to look into it, right? But here's the thing. What happens next is kind of crazy. Roll it.
staying still. Now it's spinning in circles. Oh my God. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Well, I don't see it.
What the hell is it?
It's kind of like rotating.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Look east, Mom.
I got such a good picture of it.
If you do not see by looking in east, look west, okay? Just try to be helpful out here. Mom! Get the camera!
Just towards Emmett.
Oh, look west,
Whoa. Oh my God, dude.
Watch out, watch
You see it,
out!
Mom?
Fire in the hole!
Fuck. Well, it's not far from your house.
What the f?
So it looks like that basically she is calling her mom. Let me actually skip around to this part here.
I don't see it, Kelly. So is it still there?
Yep, it's still there.
Are you stopped?
And Mom stopped.
Yeah, mom don't see it.
What the hell?
It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. It's got 2 wings on it, it looks like.
Oh my
I think it's a
God.
kite.
No, it's not. baby.
Yeah. Because look at the way it's floating. That's how kites float.
No, that is no kite.
They make kites with lights on them, Kelly.
Richard, it would already be coming down or up.
Why? It's a kite. Kites stay up as long as you want it. If it could come over here, then maybe. But come over here.
Yeah, get down. Come down. Come down in the name of the law. I'll change your pampers. How about that? Come down in the name of the law.
Go fly away.
That thing is incredible.
Well, send me a picture of it.
Okay, I will.
I gotta.
So what do you guys make of it? Do you think it's a kite? Do you think it's a paraglider with lights on? Or do you think it's an actual UFO? Yeah, people are saying that it can be a kite in the comment section, so I want to be honest with you, but this is a very insane kind of a video, and I have to be honest, I've never seen anything like this either. This one is similar to one of the UFO sighting that we had, I believe, a couple of months ago or a couple of years ago, so I had that deja vu with it. But yeah, it's moving a little bit, but it's not moving too much. I guess this is why some people are saying it's a kite, and a lot of people are also saying, well, I mean, it looks like that it's rotating a little bit, but it's still got parking brakes on, right, in that aspect.
Fly away. Come on, man. I want to see you fly away. Look at the red lights went off.
Oh yeah, right here. Check this. So it seems like that the lights are kind of red right now.
It's a kite, man. My arm's getting tired. Huh?
Yeah, so that's, I guess his arm's getting tired. Maybe he need protein. Now this is the second video. What do you make of it? Kite or actual UFO? You got 3 of these lights there. This one is probably just mobile tower.
また出てきた。あっちに。あっちが消えて。
Yeah, the third light just went missing.
またに2つに。
There were 3. Kinda suspect, right? Let me show you guys this here. Now, this one is coming from News Nation Cold Heart, Ross Cold Heart, and man, this is probably gonna blow your balls off, or I mean to say, not gonna knock your socks off. And I quote, "Children were terrified by U.S. scientists in the most unethical experiments. I know the name of the corporation involved. I know the name of some of the doctors involved." End quote. Ross Coldheart says that the US military uses children for psychic abilities, often terrorizing them to increase psionic abilities. He knows the names and locations where this occurs. This is like Stranger Things 2.0 right there, boys.
What I've discovered is that prepubertal kids have a neuroplasticity about their brain that makes them more able to be, how does one say, manipulated, trained, conditioned to use the psi phenomena that they have inherently. And I know that medical science, modern conventional science, the materialistic world of modern science would dictate that there's no such thing as psi phenomena. And I
dictate pause, brother.
Really admit I still wrestle with this, were it not for the fact I've seen it in operation. It's quite incredible. But basically there are multiple people now telling me that as kids, they were taken into something that sounds like something out of Stranger Things. It's horrendous because one of the things that works to help synchronize the 2 hemispheres of the brain is the flight or fright syndrome, you know, where basically you're scared or your fear reflex is...
I actually heard this not long ago that we have 2 hemispheres, right and left in our brains, and usually we use one over the other more often than not, and to be able to use both, there are also, I believe, frequency music beats, I believe binaural beats is something like that. I believe that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm certain some of you probably heard of what I'm talking about. So you hear those frequency sounds, and after certain times you're gonna feel calm and both of your hemispheres gonna start working. At least that's what they say. Listen, I don't know, okay? Like, I'm not claiming that I know this stuff or not know this stuff. It's something that I heard, so it kind of matched with what he just said. And I mean, listen, man, it is quite true that to program a kid is far easier than program somebody that is 25 years or above, or 20 years old or above, right? The younger you are, the easier you are to control and do what they want you to do, so...
Triggered. And I won't go into you're scared or your fear reflex is triggered. And I won't go into a lot of detail, but basically little children, prepubertal children, were scared, terrified by US scientists in what have to be some of the most unethical experiments. Unbelievable stuff. And I'm still wrestling with the enormity of what these kids, now adults, are telling me. If it's true, and I have to preface that because it's just such a monstrous allegation. Yeah. I know the name of the corporation involved, I know the name of some of the doctors involved, and I know the name of the organizations that were used as front organizations to help facilitate this process.
Let us know, homie. Let us know, man. Damn. Yo, and also it is said that Stranger Things, if you have not seen it, definitely check it out. It's an awesome show, but it was inspired, it's being claimed that it's inspired off of the real life events. And I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, of course, CIA has done all kinds of things. Mind control, like they have experimented with that, but they have officially said that it was inconclusive, that they tried doing it and nothing came out of it, right? That it was all false. We tried, you know, we tried, but nothing came out of it is what they kind of said. I'm kind of giving you the information as to what they said, but yeah, that's some bull crap though. Let's be real, that's some bollocks, okay? That's bollocks, mate. that is bollocks, okay? Yeah, my ass. They probably have succeeded, and they're probably still doing. If they did not succeed, you bet your bottom they are doubling down and doing it. And but of course, a lot of people do believe that they have succeeded, and they do it continuously. And it's claimed, I mean, whether you want to believe it or not, that yeah, Stranger Things was based off of the, I believe, Montauk incident, or basically they do crap like that in real life, and Stranger Things is a show that took inspiration from it, and of course it had a lot of the fantastical element mixed in with some real life conspiracies, right? And the fact that now Ross Coulthard is mentioning that, what is going on, man? Holy
program. And unbelievably, the education system of the United States collaborated, quite knowingly, I suspect, in these children being diverted from the main education system and selected for their psi potential. And I don't for the life of me understand how this can possibly have been allowed to happen inside the very ethical world of modern education systems. But
yeah,
the evidence is there in school paperwork. And it's horrendous, James. I mean, I'm shocked at what it reveals, and that's one of the stories I'm working on at the moment.
Damn, okay, so he's working on it. Seems like that we're gonna get it soon. No, that's crazy. And another factor here is this, right? Some of you probably heard this, that if your IQ is very, very high as a kid, or let's just say you are in college or university, if your IQ is very, very high, there are companies that would hire you. They would straight up pick you up, and because they view people with higher IQs, well, I'm talking about people that have extraordinary IQs, not just like, because of course, like a lot of people do have 100+ IQs, but they're looking for exceptional IQ, right? So they would pick those people up, and they would give them very specific jobs in governments, and of course some of the software companies are also looking for people with higher IQs, people that are intelligent, simple as that, right? Because they view them as assets. It's investment, they want to make money. And also, I guess on a government level, CIA and crap like that, of course, man, they want to do a whole lot of other stuff that they don't want them leaking out, that they don't want people leaking out, especially the ones they pick up. So they are very selective in terms of who they pick up and play with, and also do their stuff with, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Barry Step, check this out, roll it.
Being observed, so to speak, because oil pressure on the number 2 engine is trending upwards.
Pilot cancels flight to Hawaii because he wasn't feeling it. Okay, let's see.
And the aircraft is going to require, actually it's the fuel pressure, fuel system filter replacement when the aircraft gets back from Hawaii. They've told us that the plane's good to go, but I'm not really feeling it. I'm not going to leave the ground if I'm not completely certain that we have an airworthy aircraft.
That's my pilot right there. Yeah. Oh no, oh absolutely, bro. Like, I'd rather be late than never, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather miss a plane than miss future flights. You feel what I'm saying? If you catch my drift, though. Nah, that's my pilot right there. He's not feeling it. He's not feeling it. Simple as that. If my pilot don't feel like it, I'm gonna listen to him.
So I'm gonna probably err on the side of caution, and I'm refusing the aircraft.
See what I mean? 87 plane accidents this year causes that to happen.
Damn.
Now the pilots are doing their own thorough inspection after all the other inspections that was done on the plane before they got in there. No, hold up, this low, this too. Nah. That man said, I ain't feeling this. I'm refusing this plane. Don't know if they got any other planes, but I'm refusing this one right here. Yeah, no, we ain't doing that. That's what that does. It makes people now become more conscious of this. Hold up, they say the plane good to go. Let me do my own check. Because we only on 49 days in 2025, and we done had 87 aviation accidents.
Yeah, there have been so many plane crashes recently, bro. So was it like him being paranoid after seeing one thing that was, let's just say, a nothing burger, but he got concerned because of other flights that are crashing? Probably. Or maybe there was an actual reason, or maybe he's just not feeling it. He's just not feeling it, right? Maybe he's paranoid. And understandably, man, or rightfully so, if you're not mentally feeling good as a pilot, then I guess refusing is a better choice, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in a perfect world, like, planes would not crash and pilots would not feel the way that pilot felt, but I rather him feeling that way and refusing than feeling that way but still flying, and then ultimately, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, yeah.
Oh no, I salute you, brother. Do your check.
Yeah, salute.
We need more
absolutely.
pilots like that. They are saying it's good to go, but I'm just not feeling it. And he's being honest with the passengers as well, which likely just prevented them from just sticking another pilot on that plane and sending everybody off to an early grave. Part of me feels like they're just not wanting us to fly, so they're trying to make us scared to get on a plane. But all the news reports seem to be going into overdrive right now, trying to convince us that it's still safe to fly. So I don't know what to think. Hey, don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my merch store at barry-step.com.
Maybe we should pay
I wanna. Oh crap! Maybe what? Maybe what?
attention when our memories try to tell us something. From the time he was a toddler, Gus Taylor began telling his parents incredible stories of a life he couldn't possibly remember. From the age of 18 months, Gus insisted that he had once been his own grandfather, Augie Taylor. His parents brushed it off as childhood imagination, but as Gus grew older, the details became impossible to ignore. By the time he was 4, Gus was shown an old family photo. Without hesitation, he pointed. "That's me." He had correctly identified his grandfather, who had died a year before Gus was born. His family was stunned, but what he said next left them speechless. One day, Gus casually mentioned his dead sister. His parents were confused. Gus had no sister, but then he explained she had been murdered. His father froze. That story was real. Augie's sister had been murdered, and her body had been found in the bay decades ago. The family had never spoken about it. Gus shouldn't have known, but he did. When asked how he came back, Gus had a simple answer. "God gave me a ticket, and I traveled through a porthole." His case was studied by Dr. Jim Tucker, a researcher specializing in past life memories. The consistency of Gus's statement made this one of the most compelling reincarnation cases ever recorded. Gus's story.
I heard a story like this, but it was not the story, but it was a story similar to that on Mr. Balance channel, where there was a kid that felt attached to a different family. Yeah, like I don't remember the exact details, but I remember a story like that, which was very, very fascinating, and it was based off of a true story. So a kid is born, let's just say, at family A, but he was feeling connection to family B that he never met, and that family B was in a different city, not country, different city, and one day he finds that family out, and he, yeah, like, and recognize them as his own family. I'm talking about he's born in family A by, let's just say, mama number A, but he's feeling connection with mama number B. Number B, okay. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that story was fascinating, and I guess so is this one. Yeah, this kid reminds me of Ryan Toy's channel on YouTube, by the way.
Story has been featured in documentaries and studies on past lives, leaving many to story has been featured in documentaries and studies on past lives, leaving many to wonder, was this truly evidence of reincarnation or just an eerie coincidence?
I tried digging up a little more information on this case, and there's not a lot out there. It does seem to be a genuine case of a real past life memory, though. The story actually originated in a British documentary called Extraordinary People. So at the very least, it doesn't appear to be just some story made up by a guy on Reddit. What do y'all think about this case? Personally, I'm so convinced of the theory of reincarnation that I have to be really careful with stories like this. I just want to believe these stories so bad sometimes that I find myself rationalizing details that don't add up. So that's something I have to watch for.
Now, I personally do not believe in reincarnation or none of that, but if you do believe it, let me know in the comments, and let me know why. What's the main reason or the biggest reason that makes you a believer? Now, for sure, I'm not a believer in it, as I said, but I'm not, like, I wouldn't be shocked if one day we find out that's true. Perhaps it's part of the, you know, parallel universe, or, you know, maybe deja vus are part of that, or maybe, you know, I'm just trying to make sense of it. I mean, it's fascinating, man. It's fascinating. So yeah, maybe one day we'll have the answers to, or maybe not. Maybe not.
Stop to ask yourself why many of these statues from antiquity are missing their hands and feet. I mean, it's not just one, it's many. And if you haven't been down this rabbit hole, I'm about to blow your mind. But let me keep going for just a little bit longer here. Do you think that it is a coincidence that nearly every statue of antiquity is missing their hands? I mean, it's almost as if it were done on purpose. Don't you think? Could it possibly be because we have records that told us that there were giant beings that once existed with 6 fingers and 6 toes?
No,
a Nephilim. And these were beings that came from the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki were apparently the moon people in native traditions that had come down from the moon to try and help us recreate the world after the flood.
Mom, I don't feel so good right now.
Is this starting to sound a little familiar? Now those people, if you want to call them people, ended up mating with the normal people, and they gave birth to the Nephilim.
Maybe we need to make a video on Anunnakis, because yeah, a lot of people do believe that they are the ones that actually made us. Yeah, right. It is wild, and I mean, but the topic is fascinating. The topic is fascinating. I love the topic, man. I do love the topic. One day we'll make a video on the Anunnakis. I gotta make a video on the Project Serpo as well. And maybe that Montauk. I believe that's how you say it. Could be wrong. I'm talking about Stranger Things that is inspired off of the real life Montauk conspiracy. Maybe yeah, there's just so many conspiracies out there. So many theories as well. We gotta make videos on them all, okay? But one by one. One at a time.
And the Nephilim were the ones who eventually were told to leave. Oh, look, they forgot this one.
That's something I never really thought about. All of these statues with missing hands could be statues of giants that had 6 fingers. And not being able to come up with a logical explanation as to why all these ancient statues had the wrong number of fingers on them. They had to break them off so people wouldn't know to question it in the first place. I really like this theory. And the great explanation that they give for why all these statues are missing the same body part is that during the invasion of the Roman Empire in the 5th century, the pagans thought these statues looked scary and dangerous, so they broke all the arms off of them. That just
and after breaking the arm, they felt safe. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, perhaps because here in Canada, bro, do not say 51st state, okay? Don't say 51st state. I'm joking around, but yeah, don't say 51st state, guys. Come on, man. But yeah, here in Canada, when it snows super hard, when the winter is cold, what we like to do is that if we do not have pockets, or even if we have them, we just like tuck our hands up, or like, you know what I'm saying, like pull our hands up in the jacket so we do not like freeze our fingers. Maybe these mannequins felt like super cold to the point where they're like, okay, we're just gonna take our entire arms inside, man, or you know what I'm saying. But it's
sounds
six
like
finger,
a made up.
But I like the 6 finger ones.
Explanation. I'm certainly gonna have to do some more digging into this idea.
Oh my goodness, this is one of the wildest things I have seen, and this is not your average robot. This is the Clone Alpha by Clone Robotics, and this contains all 206 bones that the human body contains, and they are fully articulated with artificial ligaments and connective tissues. Now, they're very high on the hand function of these robots. I'm going to show you the raw clip in a second, but just listen to this.
Who's making it?
The hand functions with human-level thumbs, surgical precision, a trigger finger, and it is compatible with human tools. And it's not going to walk like other robots. It says, finally, a robot that walks naturally.
We're getting Tesla bot. From Tesla, Elon Musk, his companies, right? They already revealed it. And yeah, apparently that's gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, 20 to 30 grand USD. A lot of money, but if it works the way it's intended to, I mean, people gonna buy it as investments. And, you know, if you got a lot of money, for sure, that could be a thing to look into. And eventually in the future, yeah, man, it seems like that everybody's gonna have their own robots for purposes that I cannot say on YouTube, right? Or also to just clean the house. But let's be real, people gonna buy it for their come on, man, people gonna buy it for their needs. Okay, pause. You know what I'm saying? But also, but that's the thing though. The Tesla bot, so far it looks good, right? Good as in it looks very human-like. I guess they're not giving it eyes or the face. There was a Sophia, yeah, the robot called Sophia. That was very much closer to human-like. And they're working on it, making that robot better and better, and eventually they will make it super close, if not near perfect. But now we're getting this. I guess it got like plastic bones inside, and they got 206 bones. How many humans have? I believe 206, right? Or 216. I could be wrong. Let me Google.
And it says do it once and the clone will do it forever. They have a telekinesis training platform. I don't even know how that's possible. This technology is absolutely...
Okay, yeah, 206 bones. Okay, so even humans have 206 bones.
Absolutely insane. Guess you can reserve one of these things this year in 2025, but just check out the raw clip.
Yeah, guys. We're living in end times. Repent now. Lock yourselves in the basement because these twats are here. But or it could be something amazing. I mean, we don't have to think negative all the times, right? I get it though. Us the humans, like our brain automatically goes towards the negative aspect about topics like these, right? Because it's the survival mechanism that we have. I get it though. We're all like that, right? But still, you never know, it might actually turn out to be a beautiful thing. Let's hope for the best, prepare for the worst, as they say, right? But guys, check out this video on the screen, because the amount of videos that we had in this one, crazy. Apparently there was one of the UFO that almost crashed into a military jet. Yeah, check out this video on the screen and I'll see you right there.